Hi everyone, I just wanted to say a big well done to all of you who've been on Maths Shed or Numbox this week. Been doing really well. But I just wanted to say a big well done to Pippa and to Zach as well, who I can see have been on loads in the last week, so well done. Should we go and get on with our maths lesson? Hello reception, it's Miss Lewis here and it's time for our maths for this week. Now, I know you've done this before, a little bit before with Miss Lenton, but we're going to have another look at it today. So today we are going to be doubling. So our learning objective today is to double a single digit number. So that means to double a number. That's what we're going to have a go at today. Now, here's our keywords. We've got our symbol that we need today, which is our addition symbol. We've come across it before when we are adding. So we've got our vocabulary, our words that we use when we are adding, such as add, more, plus, and addition. But today we're going to be looking at specifically double and doubling. Doubling is adding, but it's a special type of adding. I wonder if you can remember. Have a little think, maybe pause the video and see if you can remember until you're grown up what the word double means. If not, don't worry, we'll have a go together. To double means that we are adding the same number. So if I had 2 apples and I was to double it, I need to get 2 more apples. Shall we have a look at some examples together? Right, so I'm using a paper plate to help me with my doubling today, and I've just drawn a line down the middle so that I've got 2 sides clearly, so I can put some counters on one side and I can double it on the other. Now, if you haven't got a paper plate to draw a line down the middle, that's fine. You can get a piece of paper if you like to, or you could just put a piece of string down across the table or something like that. It's entirely up to you. But let's have a look at some examples of doubling. Okay, so I've got some cards here. I'm going to turn my first one over and it says double 2 is. Now I'm using some coins to help me with my counting today. So I'm going to have a look. Double 2 is. Now I've read it carefully. The piece of information here is I need to know the double of the number 2. So I'm going to start out by counting 2 coins. 1, 2. But have I doubled it? No. Remember, doubling is adding, but we're adding the same number. So I've got 2. How many do I need to put this side? You're right, it's another 2. Let's count carefully. 1, 2. Now I need to find out how many I've got all together. Double 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right, double 2 is 4. Let's see if I can write it in. Fantastic. Should we have another go at one more? So let's remove our coins or our counters. See if you want to pause the video now. See if you want to go and get your own counters and you can have a go at doing this one with me. Here we go. Right, so we've got double 3 is. Double 3 is. How many am I doubling? Well done, 3. So let's count out 3 counters together. If you've got counters with you, or it could be some cubes or some pebbles, whatever you use to help you with your counting, even some pencils. Get those and let's count out 3 all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Now we need to double it. How many more do I need? Well done. Pause the video and count out 3 more. How many do you have all together? Then we'll come back together and we'll check it. Okay, so hopefully you found the answer. So I'm going to double my 3. So I need to add 3 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Double 3 is, let's count carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double 3 is 6. Fantastic. Let's write it in. Oh, double 3 is 6. Brilliant work. So now you're all pretty much experts at doubling. I thought we'd have a go at writing some number sentences if you fancied a bit more of a challenge today for your doubling. Now don't worry about the activity just yet. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I'm just going to go through with you how to write a number sentence for a double. Now if you remember at the beginning of the video, we looked at our vocabulary and the words we were looking at today, such as add and double. Well, can you remember the symbol we needed? Well done, it's our addition symbol. Here it is. And we also need to remember today our equal sign. So here's one of the examples we did together by using the coins, and we found out that double 2 is 4. I'm going to have a go at writing that as a number sentence. And here are the two key pieces of information that I need. I know that I'm doubling the number 2, and I know the answer is 4. The total amount is 4. I'm going to have a go at writing it. I'm going to start with the first piece of information in my sentence, 2. Now I know when I'm doubling, I am adding. So I need my addition sign. When I've done that, we know, don't we now, that doubling means to add the same number. So I'm going to add another 2. So 2, add 2. We know that it's the same as, how many were there all together? Well done, 4. So 2 add 2 is the same as 4. Remember we did another one together. Here it is. Double 3 is 6. Pause the video and have a go at writing the number sentence for this one. Should we have a look and see if we can check it? So, I'm going to rub part of this off. I've lost my rubber. No, it's here. Found it. So, we did double 3. And we know, don't we, that the answer is 6 because we've already worked it out using our coins. So we're going to have a go at writing the number sentence. So, what's the first piece of information we need? We know we are doubling 3. So you can check your number sentence in your book with mine. I know that I am adding when I am doubling, and I know that doubling means to add the same number. There it is. 3 add 3 is the same as, and we know that the answer is 6. Right, now it's time for our activity today. Now, I have made a little bit of a story, and it's all about a fairy tale princess who loves animals, and she has lots and lots of pets, but it's not enough for her. She wants more. Well, she gets into a bit of double trouble. Should we take a look? Once upon a time there was a beautiful princess who loved animals. The king and queen always bought her a new pet, until one day the castle became too crowded and they had to say no more pets. The princess was distraught. She ran into the woods sobbing. As she walked along, she came across an old lady. "What is the matter, dear?" said the old woman. The king and queen won't let me have any more pets," she sobbed. The old woman took pity on her and handed her a jar full of sparkling gold dust. "Sprinkle this dust over your pets and they will double," she said. The princess ran home with the jar and ran straight to her bedroom. In her bedroom she found her pet rabbit. She sprinkled the fairy dust over her rabbit, and just like that, another one appeared. "Double 1 is 2, she cried. She now had 2 rabbits. The princess was so excited
She ran down to the kitchen and found her 2 puppies. She took out the jar of fairy dust and sprinkled it over them. "Double 2 is 4," she cried. "1, 2, 3, 4. 4 puppies!" The princess was so thrilled she ran straight to the field to find her 3 horses. She took out the jar of fairy dust and sprinkled it over them. What do you think happened? You're right. Double 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 horses, she cried. The princess was so excited she ran to find all her other pets. She started with her 4 cats and then found her 5 budgies. Can you work out how many cats she had after she sprinkled the fairy dust, and how many budgies she had? See if you can write the number sentences.
Okay, can you have a go at those last 2 problems for me? How many cats would she have if she doubled them? How many budgies would she have if she doubled them? If you're fancying a bit more of a challenge today, why don't you listen to the story again and have a go at writing the number sentences for each of the doubles? If you want another challenge, why don't you try doubling all your numbers to 10? Can you finish the story for me? I wonder what the king and queen will say when they get back and find their castle full of all those animals. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye.